Yo, what's up, guys? It's Jaxo. It's a new series I'm starting where I upload one ranked game a day with draft and commentary on my road to pro. This is the season that I really want to get it, so let's lock in and hopefully we reach it in 26 days. But here we go. All right, loading into the game, we got Gem Fort. It's a pretty good map. I think the meta is pretty balanced for it right now. We end up with the first pick, and I think the top two brawlers in the meta are Meeple and Mina. So I'm gonna ban the Hank because they get countered by high HP. They don't have the biggest DPS. My teammates ban Charlie Lily. Lily's a really good brawler in Gem Grab. She can change the game with one hyper. Let's see what the enemy team bans. They are a full stack. So they banned like triple assassin, triple aggro. So we can go some squishy stuff. My teammate first picks Cord, which I would not have gone. I don't think it was a very good first pick. He's kind of fallen off in the meta, and they're not really going to go tanks into it, or so I thought. But they go Ash Tara, and that's pretty weak 2-3 because both Ash and Tara have spawnables, so they get countered by anything that has Splash or Pierce. So I'm instantly thinking Amber down the lane, and nothing's going to stop me. We have a Janet mid too, really, really good into their brawlers. So I like our comp punishing their 2-3 with the same kind of brawler. Last pick wise, I would have gone a control, like a squeak, or something, to keep your distance. Otis, it's a good enough shout. Good into the cord and the Janet, but I have free reign pretty much anywhere I go. I'm going to be running this build. Definitely want to have my gadget for the grass because if an Ash or a Tara sneaks through, that would be detrimental. But let's get into it. All right, off rip, I know that any lane I go, I'm going to win. So I'm just going to go right side is where I spawn, and we'll have to see how it plays out with my teammates. But I want to get my gadget down. That way I can farm my super by playing slowly. I'm just clearing my lane right now, paying attention. I know where the Ashe is. I know where the Otis is. But the Tara, she rotates off my lane. Now I know I have pretty much the entire right half of the map to push up. My core did die pretty early, but he traded with the Ashe, and that means I can pressure this Ashe, keep him in spawn. Getting another gadget down. I'm just getting so much space so fast. I get a nice super on the Otis, who overextended into mid. My Janus putting in some good work. I don't know about the roam on the Ashe there because I don't know where he's going to end up. The cord, realmed him in the mid. We see the Ashe, he's mid, and Amber is really good on this map because she will always hit anyone camping in the deep corner of the mid like that. I get a nice burn. They're all in mid. This is really good value for me if I get the super off, but I shoot the wall instead of the fire. I would have burned at least the Otis, maybe the Tara too. The Janet just flies into her death. I don't know about that one, but we have the Otis low, Otis dead. Tara uses super, and I haven't even taken one hit of damage this entire game, I don't think. I'm really close to another super. Got it. Burned to the Otis and the Tara walked into it. Cord misses his hyper. My Janet's 1 HP, but at least we have the mid control, and I have a hyper super for when they're ready to push up next. The Ashe is going left. We have no one on that. I don't know why the Cord came over to the right side, but I have a good hyper charge. I'm probably going to use on the Tara. I should have thrown it more middle. We got two of them. The Otis is trying to sneak through. We got all three. Yeah, that's just the thing about like you can dominate so well with Amber if you have good matchups. I'm just getting that's like what my eighth super or something. Our gems are split, but they don't really stand a chance. This Ashe is their last hope. Burn him as well. And yeah, just a really dominant game. One. Game two, I'm thinking, more of the same. I dominated doing what I did last time, so why switch it up? This time they're putting two mid and the Ashe is still left, so I'm gonna be focusing my shots mid, of course. The Tara is kind of got free reign right now. My Janet is struggling just a bit. My core died again. I got pretty low to the Otis there, but eventually I'm going to get some supers and the game should turn around. Get the Otis to one shot. I get my burn off, so he's dead, but I do get caught lacking by the Ashe. My Janet died, and they have some really strong mid control. So the plan should be to get some good burns and just try to kick them out. The Tara does have most of their gems, which is bad. You want your Otis to have gems with their comp because Tara can't really go in. Maybe I should have kept her alive. Oh, I did actually. I didn't kill her. But yeah, when she has gems, she's forced to play slower. I get a nice burn on the Ashe. Almost cycled super. I did cycle super and then missed the burn on him. Unfortunate. He pops hyper off that and goes in. My teammates are really struggling with the Tara Otis. They're all mid though. I'm one shot to hyper. Janet's flying. I don't know. She has some really weird flies, but the Tara just, I don't know what that super was. I get a nice double burn with my hyper. Cord gets a kill on the Otis. Burn the Tara here. They really can't push into me. They're just cycling deaths. Cord does have a hyper, which should save us. He uses it on the Ashe. I probably should have gone in there, knowing that the Cord went in, but he ended up delivering gems to the Tara. Janet hyperflies, misses most of her super. I get a double burn. Kill the Tara, reset the count. I get killed by the Ashe though. And yeah, we made the mistake of delivering gems to them as a Janet and a Cord. But it's not over yet. I'm close to a super. I'm going to pop my gadget here for the speed. And we get the reset. Everyone's dead from them, but my Janet goes down. And now I kind of have to chill, wait for my team to come back. I want to heal. I'm so close to hyper. Literally one tick away. I got it. But I can't go for the Ashe. I have to go for the Tara. I do get the burn off on her. The Janet flies in, but it's just not enough. She dies, or she stays alive with 250 HP. So yeah, adjustment wise, we need to not be delivering them gems. That's the only reason they won that game. Okay, game 3 time. It's all on the line. Again, like, these guys cannot lane me, so I have a really good start. They're stacking mid again, but the Jen is playing slower. She's not dying. Well, she walks in. We're both really low. She actually dies there, which is really bad. She should not have died there. But we did kill the Tara. I wanted to go for the mid and try to grab the gems because I was worried about them getting gems like last time. But I got caught lacking by the Otis. Luckily, the Janet comes in and grabs most of them, though. And I should have been aware the Tara was alive here because I know she didn't die to the Janet, but I wasn't really paying attention. So I do get caught out by her, but I get the trade-off. And now I'm looking at death counts, so I know the Ashe is alive. He killed my cores. That's why I was aware and I spotted him. Just, yeah, always make sure you're watching the kill feed. It tells you a lot more than you would expect. But for some reason, the Tara was on the left side. I totally thought she would have been right. But I do react fast enough to burn her. She should be 1 HP right now. And yeah, I'm just going to farm my super. I've been dying a lot more this game, so I'm playing a little more passive. But I found the Ashe, and the Tara went with an aggressive super. I don't know about that because I get a double burn. And I should be 1 to hyper. I mean, it doesn't matter. We killed all 3 of them. But yeah, I don't even know. I think that was because of the Tara super was rushed. And I got the double burn on the Ashe. We kind of just caught them out. But yeah, the Janet has all the gems. She can fly, and this game ended a lot faster than the first 2. But GG's, that was a nice win. We pretty much won in draft by punishing their 2-3. So nice 95 elo. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and the road to pro continues. Yo, what's up, guys? We're back with Road to Pro episode 2. Today we're starting out at 6,270 elo, up a good amount from yesterday. Let's hop straight into the game. Alright, we loaded into Hard Rock Mine, and I don't have first pick. They do, so I'll be banning Meeple Mina. I think still those are the 2 best brawlers. I want to hopefully flash for my team. You know, I'm just 1 player, and I need 2 bans. Let's see if either of my teammates want to ban for me. Okay, looks like my teammates are using the bathroom or something, because we didn't ban Meeple, and I think Meeple is really toxic and hard to deal with, so hopefully they don't go Meeple 1. They take the Janet. Honestly, I think I can just lock the Meeple and run the box gadget. It's very good at getting space, and the hypercharge is super broken. You get around 1 or 2 a game. Now, for our third pick, Definitely want to go something to stop an aggro. I would not suggest the Carl. I would say Cord over Carl. Because the way to beat a Meeple is to run it down with tanks. Honestly, we could have taken a tank ourselves. Because I can see them going Ashe now. But Ashe is banned actually. Wait, hold up. Good drafting. Ashe is banned. I like our 2-3. Now, if I were them, I would still try to force an aggro. But they're playing the defensive route. And, okay, there's the Lily. But honestly, I wonder if we can still Carl into this. I don't see it being a bad shout. Should do really well into the Tara and Janet. And then the Cord can just lane the Lily. But my teammate picked Shade instead. And honestly, I don't think the Shade was the math. I don't think it has as much value into their comp as the Tara would have. But I'm going to run Vision Gear in the box gadget and hopefully get some nice value. Let's hop into the game. So I am facing mid against a Janet who outranges me, but I have my box to get space, and I'm probably going to pop it off the rip. Just so I can grab the gems. Now I'm going to go back. I don't want to get caught overextended and die. We spot the Lily in our grass, want to get her out. Helping my teammate out with the lane. That was good Vision Gear. Now, this Janet is low. I'm going to want to use the box whenever their gem spawns on their side. Just so I can grab it. And now we have a good lead. He trades. I know the Janet's still alive. I hit her. I get our spawn. There's a Lily in our grass. She wastes super though. We get that Janet super low. Janet's actually 1 HP. And I'm just trying to play my life here. Do not want to die. So the biggest threat right now is the Lily. I throw a box for my Cord. Don't know where this Lily's at. We found her. We got the kill. It's just a Tara alive. She does have super. No, she doesn't actually. I want to grab this. Lily has a hyper. Let's get my shield. I want to keep them off the gem. I don't know what my Cord is doing. This Cord is actually trolling. Janet's pretty high up on the map. She wastes her fly. And then I pop my hyper here for the damage stat boost. Make the Lily use a gadget, get a hyper down, and I kill the Janet. You know the Lily's alive. But they do need 1 gem only. My teammates have got to lock in. We do have Shade and Cord hyper. We can reset the count. Shade's going in. Found the Lily. They are on the right. So now that we have the countdown, we want to play a bit slower, but they can reset, so we don't want to give up full mid control. My teammates use a lot of their abilities. The Janet does pop a hyper super there and takes me out. The Janet just chain fly with a hyper charge. There's not much I can do into that. We do get the Cord countdown though. We should be in the clear because they did use their abilities too early, like the Tara super, and we get the dub. Okay. A little messy there. My teammates were definitely feeding a lot in the mid game, but I didn't die once until the end, which was really clutch, especially when I got hyper realmed by the Lily. I just have good awareness and have to play my life as the mid. I feel like if I go down once, there's not much we can do. My teammates are switching lanes. I didn't know they were struggling. I end up with the gems, which is good. We know where the Lily's at. She might have just gadgeted. Yeah, she did. She doesn't use super, which is good. We get her to 1. I would super that. Nice. This should be a kill. Bro, how's that not a kill? There's no reason in the grass, right? Okay, he realms the Janet. He is in the grass. Okay. I don't know what this Cord's doing, to be honest. Like,
I didn't think the Tara was in our grass.
She does brick her super, which is nice. And now we have to focus on getting out of this spawn trap. My Shade does pop a super, and we get the Tara out. The Lily is on the left. I spot her. Shade's putting in some good work, getting us some good space. Jhin does have to waste her fly. And I have to be wary of this Lily, but she uses it on the core, not me. And now we have the mid control back. I almost get the kill on the Lily. She's 1 HP.
Dude. I'm trying my best, but my teammates literally die like a billion times every game. Okay, we got a Shade Hyper. And somehow got them low. I would honestly...
I just have to play my life because if I died, they'd have enough for the countdown. Shade gets a nice kill on the Janet. I don't know why Janet didn't fly. That's a good play.
Get to kill this Lily. Please, Cord. Cord. Okay, this is not good. Here comes a Janet Hyper. She did pop it.
And here, I don't focus the Janet because I have 2 teammates on her. I just go for their Tara, who was coming from mid.
Cord wastes his realm. We pulled the Lily away, and we got the dub. Wow, super messy game, but all it takes is, I guess, 1 good Shade Hyper to win. Let's look at the stats. Yeah, 10 and 11 deaths. I don't know, I feel like I was struggling a bit, but a win is a win. The meeple was really good. I didn't get as much value with my box as I wanted to, but we take 68 elo and get 2 wins in 2 days. See you guys tomorrow.
Yo, what's up guys? This is Road to Pro episode 3. Yesterday's stream was crazy. We pushed so much elo. We're closing in on 7.9k. Let's get right into the game. Alright, the map is Sneaky Fields, and we actually are up against Toxic Asher, another NA player, content creator. But as for the bans, I think that Mina Meeple's still broken. I'm going to ban one or the other. And then this is a very tank heavy map, so you see tanks banned out or picked pretty much every game. My teammate takes the Mina, so I go ahead and ban the Meeple. And Squeezy, our third, is a good player. Let's see what he bans. The Dog. It's a good ban as well. They ban Dog, Ali, Lumi, so a lot of tanks still in play. First pick wise, they could go Otis, the J, or pick up a tank for themselves. Because you can honestly get away with going tank 1 on Sneaky Fields. They end up going Byron. They have their mid covered. And then into the Byron mid, I like going Speed or Crow. We have the Cord, so we can pair it with, I think a Speed Scouting Brawler is good. So I'm thinking Max here. Max has really good scouting capabilities in the grass if they go tank. If we had a J, it wouldn't be as nice. Crow could be good as well. But it's easier to run down a Crow Cord with like a Hank. At least with Max, you get some supercharge off that. I still see them going Hank though, because it just seems like a good pick into our comp. I don't know what else we could have gone to stop it. They take the Ashe, which also makes sense. Looks like they're going to be going probably double tank with the Byron. So I'm thinking how to draft into this. Do I want to go a tank myself, or do I just want to go the route of tank counter and try to skill diff them with scouting with this Max? My teammate suggests Rico. I like that idea. I feel like I can win either lane, or at least hold it. I'm not really seeing anything else. I was thinking maybe Buzz, but it would have been a lot messier, and I'm not that confident on the Buzz. I'm on the Rico though. I want to make sure I'm running the Vision gear. That's the whole reason. I think Max should be on Vision too. Reload as well, bouncy, just a good build. Yeah, Max is the Vision, so it should be good. Hopefully we just don't get caught lacking and pick up a nice win. So I spawn on the Ashes side, and I'm going to take that lane. Hopefully, just keep eyes on him at all times. I missed my shots. I haven't played Rico in a while. You guys have to be patient with me. But we found the Ashe, getting to like half HP. But he pushes up to this wall, and it's going to be hard for me to get him out. Honestly, that was my mistake, fording the lane that fast at the start. My Cord isn't alive, but the ball is down with the Ash, and he's just going to be able to walk it in. Cord had to come back, but I definitely got pushed out way too fast. This time my idea is to go through mid and get a better angle on the Ash. We got him really low to 1 HP, but he has the Chill Pill gadget. And again, another misplay by me. I should have just focused the Ash on my super, not the Byron. And that's going to be like a 30-second game. So we need to make some adjustments. Definitely, that's the Ash carry from them. Cord did nothing wrong. I just have to focus my positioning and my lane much heavier. I'm thinking about going through mid to keep getting that angle on the Ash. I feel like if I go from the right, I'm not as strong. We do have a Max though, so she can't really play lane. Again, they have full bush control, but at least no one's dead this time. I tried to go for a super on the Byron thinking he was going to go far right, but I bricked it. Corey got a nice kill on the Hank, and the Byron's like 1 HP. We know where they're both at. It's time to focus the Ash here, because that spot on the wall, we can pinch them out. I got a nice lineup. Hank's coming in. They're pretty low on the right side. Max speed to the Cord. Focusing the Hank out. See, whenever they go to this spot, we just have to focus on pinching. He's 1 HP. He's dead. Nice. Cord has the Ash in the Realm. We have the bush control. Ash is definitely going to be in one of the grasses. He's in the defensive one. So we get him out. And now we have some really good space. We want to be able to get a goal off this. I go for a super on the Hank. Kind of with it, but he's pushing in by himself, which is not the play. We're trying to get him low. I go for hyper super here. And it does a decent amount of damage, but we do get the max speed. I go straight for the goal. I get to 1 HP, but I slot it in, which is nice. And now we're up a goal. I go through mid again. Honestly, Rico mid is a lot better than Rico lane, I think. But it doesn't really synergize well with the max, so I have to play the lane. We get the Ash. Pretty low here. He just gets that really good spot behind the wall. Cord's putting in some really good work with these realms and these kills. Gets a nice spawn on the Byron. The Ash is 1 HP. Ash is dead. So now we have bush control. Up a goal. A minute left on the clock. Max should put the ball in a good spot. Yep. And now we just wait for our Cord to come back. Don't want to make any rush plays. Max is getting a little up there. Grabbing the ball. She's going for the play, actually. And she almost gets it off, but the Hank gets a super. Hank's going in. I'm 1 HP. I kill Hank, luckily. Cord might be able to go for a shot on the goal. Nice. He scores it in. He could have gone for a super play as well. But now we're 1-1. That was good adjustments. Just, yeah. They ran it down game 1 because the Ash found times to go through. But as long as we're locking that down, should be pretty safe. This time I'm going to go the far lane. And my Max is going to help me out, which is really good. Maybe I could have pushed up there, but I just don't want to die to this Ash. My shots are not really that good. Kind of like whiffing on the Rico. I get to 1 HP, I actually die. Yeah, I need to have better positioning. I'm kind of wasting my ammo. Not like I know where the Ash is and I'm still just shooting randomly. I do that a lot with Rico. But lucky my team's putting in good work. We get the Ash back to the spot where we want him, and he has to go in for the Max. Actually catches the Max lacking. I do want to kill the Ash here if I can, but he gets back into the grass. I chain super and fully whiff it the second time. That was a rush. I thought I was going to be able to get an angle on the Ash. So now we're in a dangerous spot. They have full bush control with 2 tanks. Cord has a realm. I'm close to my hyper. You know where they're all at. He realms, so I have to go now. I think that this is their chance to score. We kill the Byron and the Ash, which is good. And now we're resetting. Now we have the bush control. They're coming out of spawn. We made it alive out of that goal scoring opportunity. You have a max hyper. I go for a super here on the Hank. Hit some of it. We get the max speed though, and we're just way too fast, especially with the Hank dead. The Byron can't stop it. And Max gets a nice goal. Yeah, I don't really know what I'm doing with my shots here, to be honest. I should definitely just be playing the right side on this Ash. No idea where he's at. But the Cord gets a nice realm on this Hank. And I don't know why the Ash keeps going to that 2 tiles, because he gets pinched out really easily there. Keep in mind we are up a goal, and there's 40 seconds left. So we have to play some defense. Somehow we all go down, which is not good. Ash gets the ball, and almost goes for a realm. I would have realmed the Ash there, to be honest. Because
Max to grab the ball. They end up getting the goal. We do have max speed though. I rush the super again. I keep rushing my Rico supers. That's something I gotta work on. We're in the grass. The Ash is as well. My Core's putting in some work. Getting them kind of low. Cord respawns. Almost gets the kill. I go for Hyper Super. Another whiff. The Byron's literally 1 HP. So is the Ash. I spot him. He went down. He's dead. Almost kill the Byron too. But he gets the kill on me. And now it's in overtime. Into a Hank Ash. We need to be keeping our distance. Not letting them break through. I think if any of us die, it's over. I see the Byron. Another whiff super by me. That's all I'm doing is whipping supers this game. He gets to 1 HP though. Max speed. Yeah, just trying to keep our distance, not die. Staying alive is the most important part. Most important thing in this overtime. Breezy with a jump play. Nice, that's good. He gets a Realm too, and it's just the Byron. We're taking this max speed up, and we get the goal. So yeah, really well played for my teammates. I had some questionable plays on the Rico, but I did get the highest DPS. Overall, GG's to the team. Very well played. Hopefully we can hit Masters on stream today, and I will see you guys later.